Hello darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again.
What is up, my coconut bras, and welcome back. And in this video we are going to be doing the solo spots that work on Hereford Base. Now that is what was upvoted the most with 205 upvotes. So in order to get your next favorite map on the list for solo spots, be sure to vote down below in the comment section, and I will take the one with the highest amount of upvotes and make the video on that map. Alright, now this first spot is super simple, and it is really effective because downstairs in the armory is a very common place to be holding off the objective. All you're going to need is a nitrocell or a impact grenade, and take out this chair right here, and all you got to do is crawl that ass under there, and it is going to be a very good desk spot. Alright, now moving on, we are going to be in the maintenance room, and this is another really simple one. All you need to do is place a shield down right in front of the red shop vac at an angle, and then you're going to be able to get the vault option to vault over, land on the shop vac, and then vault up in the corner. You can lay down, throw your legs in the shelves, or you can throw your legs in the cardboard boxes. Really good dark corner spot, and a lot of people are not going to be expecting this when they are dropping down from the red container. So overall, really good spot. I really like this one. Alright, now moving on, this is going to be another shield spot, and what you need to do is shoot out a little section of this wall right here, and then you're going to be able to vault over the wall, land on the shield, and then from here you're going to be able to run and vault up on top of one of these lockers. Now from here you're going to be able to see people walking down the stairs. I don't believe you can shoot through that, or if you do, it has to be like the crazy perfect angle, so don't bank on that. But from here you're free to stand up, walk around. You can see people coming from around all over the place. You could even shoot out a little murder hole into the projector room and watch people come through the door. That'd be a very good angle. Or you can just straight up watch people coming down from the ladder room. This is what it looks like. I just shot out 2 layers, and so basically what you want to happen is when you vault up, you want kind of the top of the wall to catch you, and then you're going to land perfectly on the shield. Sounds kind of complicated, but honestly it's really easy. All you have to do is just shotgun out a couple lines, and then you're going to be good to go. So from here, this is what it's going to look like coming down from the side. So I guess it kind of technically wouldn't necessarily be a hiding spot. It's kind of more like a vantage point, but it is a really cool spot, and I wanted to throw it in here and share with you guys. And this is exactly what it's going to look like. I just shot out this big ass hole. For example, when you do this spot, just put a little murder hole. Alright, this next spot is going to be really easy to do. All you have to do is lie down and crawl underneath the screen table, and this is right next to where the master bedroom is. Now this is definitely not going to get you like a 1v5 ace, because as soon as you draw attention they will be able to see you, but you are going to be able to pick off some pretty cheeky kills, at least on one guy, and if they're not roaming with the group then you're going to be good to go. So I like to use this spot actually as Caveira. I use that one a lot, and it actually surprisingly works really well. A lot of people just don't expect something that kind of out in the open like that and really obvious. Now this next spot has been around for a very long time, and all you have to do is vault onto this little counter. This is in the dining room area, or across from the dining room in the kitchen area, and all you have to do is lay down in this corner. It's a very dark corner, so this is another good one if you're going to play as Caveira, waiting for the flank, especially if people are going to be going downstairs. Really good one. Now a kind of alternative method on how to do this is you can create a pixel peek right here, which is really good. I tend to not do this one as much because just having a shield there brings attention to you, and a lot of times if you just don't bring attention to you, they're gonna walk right past you. But if you want to feel super protected, then you could throw up a shield right here, create a pixel peek on the hallway. This is a really good spot. You just need to watch your flank on the left hand side, and you're gonna be good to go. And of course, if you're already defending like the kitchen dining room area and they know that people are around, that would be more of the time to use the shield pixel peek method. Alright, now running up all the way up to the top into the storage room. This is going to be another one that's been around for a while, but guess what? We're doing solo hiding spots, and this is a solo hiding spot, and so I gotta throw it in and share with you bras. Alright, so basically all you have to do is jump up onto the little red couch and then walk onto the little green box, and then from there you're going to sprint and lay down. And once you lay down, you're going to kind of just waddle yourself into those little cardboard boxes, and you're going to be good to go. And from here you're going to be blocked off from the right hand side, so people entering from the right obviously you're not going to see you, and then it's pretty much going to be you just watching for that doorway. And a lot of times people are going to be looking, checking the corners, and a lot of times it's going to give you the 1 second advantage that you need to pick off an easy headshot. Alright, and this is what it's going to look like if somebody enters from the right hand window side, and it's pretty much going to be the last thing they look at unless they're like checking super hard around the corner. So really good spot. Alright, now this next one is gonna be in the dining room, and all you have to do is lay down and you can crawl underneath of this table. Now this one works a lot at really low levels, not so much high levels. Pretty much a lot of people know about this one now. This one has been around since day one, of course. But there is a secure hazard container in this objective room, so if you get in a custom with some friends that just got the game, this is a really funny one to use because you can just stay here and contest the objective, and a lot of people don't realize this because it is really hard to see. Alright, now this next one I want to point out is kind of a hiding spot, and this is a kind of a one that I use with Caveira again also, because when you're defending like downstairs in the basement, for example, a lot of times people just don't cover up here in the 3rd floor. But the thing that I want to point out here is that even if you're defending up here in the 3rd floor, you can use this little line of sight, kind of a pixel peek again, and you can shoot through this tiny little angle, and a lot of people don't realize that you can shoot through this. So if you're defending up here, or if you're just hanging out with Caveira, this is a really good spot to lay down. And even if a lot of people enter from the top floor, honestly, most of the times they don't scan each individual room very much. And this is exactly what it's going to look like, and if you're attacking, it's a very hard angle to see to shoot back. Alright, now moving on, we're going to be going back down into the basement, and we're going to do a couple more shield spots. And so from here, this one's really easy, and this one's really funny to use, especially when defending down here, obviously, because people are going to be entering that doorway to your bottom right and walk straight past you, and you're going to be pretty much standing on top of their head. And even when people enter from this other big double door, they're going to be checking a lot of the corners, and it's just going to be a very hard one to see. All in all, this is a really funny one to be using. Alright, now this second shield spot is going to be directly across from the one that we just did, and this is another really funny one. All you have to do is place a shield down, and you're going to be able to vault up onto these little bricks and run your way over here. Now you're going to have to look at this one at kind of an angle, and then once you're up here, you can vault up, you can lie down, you're going to kind of sink into the shelf, and from here this is going to be pretty well hidden. It's really dark over here no matter what door you're looking at, and honestly it just throws people off because most people are going to be aiming head level, and it's going to give you that extra second you need to pick off the kill. Alright, and this is exactly what it's going to look like. What you need to be careful of though is if they break the ceiling breach above you, obviously you want to get the hell out of there. Alright, now this last thing I want to point out, if anybody can figure out how to get inside of this little container in the kids' bedroom, please let me know. I spent such a long time trying to figure out how to get in here. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up for us. Be sure to vote down below for the next map you want to see. Thank you guys all. I love you guys all so much. Almost a 61K. I cannot wait to share with you, bros, of what we have planned for the channel. Love you guys all. See you all soon. Peace.